Her artwork is an expression of her emotions.
It took a lot of courage for her to come over here from Korea.
Everything I look at that Mi Young does makes me so happy.
They're like my children. Children give you lots of happiness. Doesn't matter what they do. Painting is like that.
When you look at the paintings of world-renowned artist Mi Young Lee, you are taken on a journey through shapes, colors, and emotion. When Dakota Life caught up with Mi Young at her Sioux Falls studio, she took us on another journey, the journey of a young woman following her dream.
Even opaque color. Before I even came to America, I want to be a fine artist. I want to be a painter. That was already, I set in my heart.
Growing up in Seoul, South Korea, Mi Young knew from an early age that she wanted to be a painter. However, at that time, painting was not seen as an appropriate career choice for a young woman. Against the advice of her parents, she decided to follow her dream and headed west.
So I decided to come to America. Doesn't matter who I am, and woman. So that's why I came to South Dakota. And I found University of South Dakota was excellent. They at that time just finished new art department, and I decided to stay here. And top of that, I got great scholarship. So that's where my life started in South Dakota.
She applied for school here, and she was admitted into the undergraduate program and proceeded through that as a painting major.
I already made a decision. I want to come as a painter. Not like I'm graphic design, sculpture. My heart says I want to be a painter.
Well, she was an incredibly hard worker. I mean, she just worked very hard. And she also had her own ideas about art. And as such, it was sometimes hard to get some of my points of view in about things she could change. Now, but yet, she responded. It's not bad for a person to have their own point of view. You just don't want to be a robot to your teacher's whims. She had her own ideas, and boy, she was insistent. But I talked to her about what I could talk to her about, and she responded. She kept her own thing, but she responded and came along pretty well.
Mi Young's hard work paid off. In 1985, after only 3 years at the University of South Dakota, she received her Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in painting. Then, in 1988, Mi Young received her Master of Fine Arts degree in painting. Even this early in her career, Mi Young saw that her paintings were getting attention, and many were selling. After several solo exhibitions around the country, soon Mi Young was showing her work around the world.
That's what my dream is. My dream to share my emotion and my beauty to all over the world. That's why I came as a painter. Because painting can express and touch their heart. And doesn't matter they're speaking all different language, English, German, or French and Korean. Visual is the same. Colors speak out to everybody. Emotionally, touches their heart. Even I don't speak German, I don't speak French, I can touch by my painting to them.
In 1995, Mi Young reached a milestone in her career. She returned to South Korea as a professional artist.
That time, it was tremendous experience for me because here finally who I am. It took 10 years to create myself as an artist. And back, I had a first woman show, and my heart was pounding. I said, now finally I'm showing myself as a woman artist. My painting was sensational at the time in Korea. So it was everywhere. TV, newspaper was a future artist everywhere. So it was an excellent experience that year.
Collectors near and far enjoy Mi Young's artwork. Ted and Stuart Tufte have been collecting her work for many years.
This particular piece fit in very well with our new edition, which we completed in 2000. And Mi Young saw the wall originally and said she knew exactly what she wanted to put here. She knew the colors that we loved and the colors we were incorporating into the edition, and had these specially designed to fit into our home.
A lot of people that come and see this really compliment how well it blends in with the long hallway. And we're just absolutely pleased, as we are with all the work that we have in Mi Young's.
It's interesting stuff. It's basic abstraction, rooted in the Western notion of abstract expressionism, but it also has its overtones of Eastern philosophies of art and painting.
My painting is expressionist, so they're more shaped and colors. It's a little more symbolic. An example, red is a symbol of life, and black is, to me, I use lots of black as nighttime, but more positive. It's more mysterious. So the shape, I use lots of square and circle, but square is, to me, foundation of the passage, or here to there, different step. And the circle symbolizing perpetuity or universe. Depends what life stage I have a different gesture. Example, rotating shapes, or sometimes brush stroke is a little more angle and a little more aggressive. Depends what stage I am in my mood, they change as. So the color change is true because it depends. My color get primarily to sometimes very earth tone, and depends on my emotion and then the stage of my life. I'm intuitive artist, so I don't have any plan. But although I have to tell you, my painting is like writing poetry. So each painting has the story, and each painting has a title and purpose for it. So I kind of painting like writing poetry in shape. So first of all, I don't have any plan now. I just paint what my heart and emotion taught.
The fact that she found a way to make a living and succeed as much as she has, and she's making art that is personal to her, based on, like I say, modern traditions in the West, as well as historical traditions from the East. I think that's just really quite rewarding to me to see that happen.
When she's not painting or showing her artwork, Mi Young also finds time to give advice to young artists as an adjunct assistant professor at USD.
I will give young people passionate about what they're doing, and then go for it. Don't shy about it, and work hard. One, I have to say, as a painter, work hard as you could, do best at it, and don't throw away their dream. Always have a big dream, and it will come true.